Hey everybody, what a glorious day it is here. It's really truly beautiful at the park near the water, and get my walk in. So thanks for joining in. If you can smash that like button, I totally appreciate it. All right, so one of the things that has been really pressing on my heart is this whole idea of positive and negative. And we all are trying to find the balance in our emotions between what's happened to us in the past that's positive and negative, what's happening to us in the current present day, positive and negative, and what we would like to bring into our life and to accomplish in the future. And again, finding that balance between the positive and the negative. So I think that many of us, when we have some traumatic and abusive experiences in our past, and many of us do, God never promised us that we're going to live in total happiness every single second. No, we have a huge range of emotions that He has given us so that we can learn this whole range of emotions. And within this range of emotions, we experience the positive and the negative. And like I said, when we think about the traumatic or abusive parts of our past, sometimes it takes a little more finesse and a little more digging deep and discovering in order to move beyond those patterns in our mind that want to keep us stuck in the negative. And so our walk with God, with the Lord, is to learn how to let the past be in the past and learn the lessons of the past so we do not bring them into our present and we don't bring those into our future, because we've actually we've come to a place of awakening, understanding, awareness that that we begin to get that it's our responsibility to get that we have to do the work that's necessary in order to move beyond the past feelings of hurt, anger, disappointment, betrayal, abandonment, trust, non-trust, all of that. We have to move past those negative experiences of our past, so that, but when I say move past it, not just, oh, I had these experiences, let me shove them under the carpet and never think about them again. No, that's not moving past your past. In order to move past your past, you have to actually dig into it to understand your emotions around it, your anger, your fear, your disappointment, your sadness, your abandonment, your I'm not good enough, your overwhelmment, all of that. You need to deal with all the emotions that occurred within those circumstances of your past, of your trauma, of your abuse, of the difficult, negative, challenging situations that you were in, so that you can be fully present in the present. Meaning that when you're in the present, you're actually being, living, paying attention to the present. You're not sidetracked with being brought back to the past because of the past circumstances, triggers, traumas, abuse, etc., that you can actually be in the present moment, enjoy the present moment, because your mind is in the present moment. But in order to get there, for people who have had some pretty serious abuse and pretty serious trauma, it requires a process. It's a journey. And in that journey, you're learning and discovering, oh, wow, this emotion just came up of disappointment. Where does this emotion of disappointment originate from? Oh, I remember the situation when I was in a relationship with an addict and they made an agreement with me and then they failed to keep the agreement and I got disappointed. And then it's not just that circumstance of, hey, I made an agreement with an addict. They said they were going to do this, this, and this. They didn't do this, this, and this. I'm disappointed. I'm angry. I'm annoyed. I'm irritated with the situation. And that may very well be true. And sometimes that's it. Like, that's where the circumstance is. That's where the feelings come up. And it really is based on that particular situation, that particular person that is challenging your idea of what integrity is and keeping your word and them keeping their word, etc. However, sometimes the situation that the other person does, okay, meaning the addict makes an agreement, they say they're going to do something, in fact they don't do the thing that they say they're going to do, and then what may happen is that it may be that experience in the present, okay, of what's going on right now, may be triggering you from your previous experiences of something similar, meaning a situation in your past that you might have dealt with a previous addict, and the feelings and emotions of disappointment and abandonment and not being able to trust somebody, that it brought you into an awareness of, oh wow, this feels similar to what I've already been through, and therefore I don't like this feeling of a person not keeping their word, not keeping their integrity, because it makes me be reminded of this earlier past experience of this other person who did A, B, and C, and the consequences of that A, B, and C. And it's like a warning, like your survival brain is basically going, you know, wait a minute, stop. This feels uncomfortable. This feels like this other thing that we already went through. Let's pay attention so that we don't go into that same type of scenario again, because we don't want to repeat that. We've already been through that type of circumstance. We didn't like it, and we don't want to repeat that if we don't have to, okay? So in some respect, the warning, the triggering of our emotions, when they come up, it is an opportunity for us to be like, is this about a present day thing that's going on right now? Or are these emotions about a previous past experience that is something that happened long ago, but the feeling, the smell, the circumstances of whatever the current scenario or circumstances may feel similar to what the past circumstances were. So therefore, it's a opportunity for you to become aware and ask yourself, is this relating to my past? Is this relating to the present of what's going on right now? Or is, you know, it's because we want to resolve these feelings. Like, you're allowed to express these feelings, have these feelings, but we don't want to stay in them. We don't want the anger, the disappointment, the betrayal, the, non-integrity. We don't want to stew in it and live in it all the time. We want to be like, okay, this feels like this from the past. I'm paying attention to it because I don't want to repeat that same type of behavior. Therefore, there's a boundary, there's a warning, there's a, hey, I want to resolve these feelings of what I'm feeling right now in the present, because I want my future to be about different emotions, more positive emotions. And in order to express those positive emotions, it is likely that, again, you're going to have to pay attention to what current emotions are coming up, and to then connect the dots of where that origination source is, so that you have peace and healing over those past circumstances. I hope that helps. Hope you have a good one. Bye.